Hi guys, JT here, and today I'm bringing you some information on 10 games in Fanatical's Play On The Go bundle of May 2024 to help you in picking your 10 games. By using the link provided in the description below, not only will you gain access to this bundle, but you also have the opportunity to support this channel. Your support will mean the world to me, and I genuinely appreciate every one of you. Anyway, let's get into this. And number 1 we have Children of Morta, an action RPG with roguelike elements. In this game, you step into the shoes of the Bergson family, a diverse group of warriors, mages, and inventors, united against the encroaching corruption threatening their homeland. This dungeon-crawling adventure isn't just about vanquishing foes and leveling up. It's a captivating exploration of family bonds and what they mean in the face of adversity. The game combines satisfying combat mechanics with heartfelt storytelling, creating an immersive experience. As you journey through dungeons, murdering hordes of enemies, you'll grow attached to the Bergson family through cutscenes and interactions. Each character has their own unique abilities, and swapping between them is necessary to prevent corruption fatigue, adding depth to the gameplay. While the combat isn't overly complex, it's immensely enjoyable thanks to fluid animations and strategic possibilities as you level up. Dungeon exploration keeps things fresh with procedurally generated levels, though occasionally complex pathways to the exit can be frustrating. The family-focused narrative, beautiful pixel art, and charming animations make the Bergsons endearing. You'll invest emotionally in their journey, making the grind-heavy gameplay worthwhile. The game encourages you to experiment with different characters and strategies, making you a better player and offering a sense of achievement. Despite occasional grind fatigue, Children of Morta remains engaging, with a diverse array of buffs, subquests, and narrative elements to discover. Playing in co-op is an option, but solo play better emphasizes the game's storytelling and mechanics. Overall, Children of Morta excels in blending compelling characters with satisfying gameplay, creating a memorable adventure that's well worth experiencing. And number 2 we have GRIME, a unique and challenging Metroidvania that offers a rocky, mysterious, and engaging experience. As you delve into the game's world, you take on the role of a character who undergoes a bizarre transformation, becoming a stone-like being with a black hole for a head. The setting is a realm where nearly all inhabitants are constructed of living stone, ranging from misshapen golems to smoothly carved living statues. The narrative of GRIME revolves around your quest to navigate through a tiered society of rock people, battling adversaries and devouring their essence to grow stronger. The world building is intriguing, with a focus on the character's relentless pursuit of ascension. Your interactions with the various beings in this world, from devoted followers to formidable foes, add depth to the story and keep you engaged throughout your journey. GRIME's diverse environments, despite their grotesque and unsettling nature, are a visual treat. The game takes you through dark caverns, eye-filled caves, crumbling statue-filled deserts, and even gardens of predatory rock-plant hybrids. Gameplay-wise, GRIME follows the Metroidvania formula. You explore intricate environments, acquire new abilities, and progress through the story by defeating enemies and unlocking new areas. The traversal abilities, such as dashing, pulling objects, and double jumping, are introduced in a meaningful progression, adding depth to the platforming elements. The combat system in GRIME is engaging, offering various weapons and customization options tied to different stats. You can also parry enemy attacks and absorb their essence to power up your character. The game rewards strategic combat and offers multiple ways to customize your playstyle. However, GRIME does have some downsides, particularly in terms of checkpoints and fast travel. The game can be stingy with both, which can lead to frustrating moments, especially in challenging sections. Despite this, overcoming these challenges is immensely satisfying. GRIME is a beautifully crafted Metroidvania with a captivating story, diverse environments, and engaging combat. While it has a few issues with checkpoints and fast travel, the overall experience is rewarding and enjoyable. If you're a fan of Metroidvania games with challenging gameplay, GRIME is a polished gem worth exploring. And number 3 we have Juicy Realm, a game where fruits and vegetables have evolved into menacing adversaries. As one of the 4 unlikely heroes, you find yourself thrust into a chaotic world where the leafy menace threatens mankind's survival. Juicy Realm abandons justification for its absurd premise, immediately immersing you in the jungle with deadly fruits. The game's aesthetic, characterized by charming cartoon style and exaggerated characters, complements its fun and detailed landscape. You can choose from 4 unique characters, each with distinct starting weapons and abilities. The inclusion of local multiplayer adds a rare cooperative element. Despite character differences being mostly superficial, the true stars are the creatively designed enemies. From gun-toting pears to swarms of life-sucking blueberries, the game keeps you on your toes with inventive and sometimes obscure enemy designs. As you progress, enemy variety increases, introducing telekinetic fruit yogurt cups and other quirky adversaries. Gameplay involves typical two-stick shooter mechanics, offering a variety of weapons, both ranged and melee. The game divides levels into zones with thematic biomes, presenting challenges like vision-impairing storms or obstacles specific to each area. However, Juicy Realm suffers from repetition due to its limited pool of pre-drawn maps and weapons, impacting replayability. Despite this flaw, if we relish the idea of battling sentient fruits and vegetables in a goofy yet skill-challenging setting, Juicy Realm provides an enjoyable experience. Its unique premise and light-hearted tone make it a worthwhile venture for those seeking a fun and engaging roguelike adventure. At number 4 we have Virgo vs. the Zodiac, a traditional RPG with a twist, offering a delightful blend of retro aesthetics, deviously challenging gameplay mechanics, and stunning music and sound design. From the moment you lay eyes on its pixelated 8-bit visuals, you'll be enchanted by its adorable charm and detailed sprite animations. The monster designs are creative, the environments are captivating, and the character portraits add a modern touch to its retro presentation. But don't let its cute visuals fool you. Virgo is deceptively challenging, with deep gameplay mechanics and cleverly designed dungeons that will put your strategic prowess to the test. Equipping characters properly and utilizing a strategic defense-first approach in battle are crucial for success, as even enemies in the first dungeon can send you to the game over screen if you're careless. The game features outstanding music, which covers a wide range of genres and is beautifully composed. The sound design is equally impressive, with varied sound effects that punctuate the game with pizzazz. Whether you're appreciating the soundtrack or engaging in turn-based battles with Twitch-style button presses, Virgo vs. the Zodiac offers an unforgettable gaming experience. While the game has some minor flaws, such as the lack of a New Game Plus mode and cluttered inventory menus, they are easily overshadowed by its many strengths. Virgo vs. the Zodiac is a must-play for fans of unique turn-based JRPGs with Twitch elements, offering hours of delightful gameplay and musical enjoyment. At number 5 we have Mutazione, a narrative-driven adventure game. The game tells the story of a young girl named Kai, who travels to a strange and isolated community called Mutazione to visit her grandfather. The game's story is presented in a beautiful and unique way, with hand-drawn illustrations and a calming soundtrack that adds to the game's relaxing atmosphere. The gameplay of Mutazione consists of exploring the community of Mutazione, interacting with its inhabitants, and solving puzzles related to gardening and music. The puzzles are integrated into the story, and each completed task progresses the story further, allowing the player to learn more about the community and its history. The game's biggest strength lies in its narrative, which is excellently written and engaging. The characters are well developed, and the relationships between them are heartwarming. The story touches on themes of loss, grief, and healing, which is presented in a thoughtful and sensitive way. Mutazione is a game that manages to create a sense of serenity and calmness while keeping the player engaged in the narrative. The gameplay is relaxing, but not boring, and the game's overall design is both aesthetically pleasing and well executed. Overall, Mutazione is an excellent game that is worth playing. It offers a unique and captivating story, combined with relaxing gameplay and beautiful visuals. If you're a fan of narrative-driven adventure games, Mutazione is definitely worth checking out. At number 6 we have Trifox, a delightful amalgamation of classic platforming tropes with modern humor and depth, offering players a vibrant and engaging 3D adventure. As you step into the shoes of the titular Trifox, tasked with recovering his stolen remote control, you're immediately drawn into a whimsical world filled with charm and light-hearted storytelling. The game's most notable aspect is its wide array of class choices: warrior, mage, and engineer, each presenting distinct playstyles and abilities. From the sturdy tankiness of the warrior to the spell-slinging prowess of the mage and the gadget-driven finesse of the engineer, there's a class to suit every player's preference. The integrated tutorial seamlessly guides you through the basics, ensuring accessibility for both newcomers and seasoned gamers alike. As you progress through the game's 4 vibrant worlds, each brimming with unique challenges and enemies, you'll unlock a plethora of abilities through an expansive skill tree. This encourages experimentation and customization, allowing you to tailor your playstyle to suit the demands of each level. While Trifox excels in its colorful visuals, charming humor, and diverse gameplay mechanics, it's not without its minor flaws. The floaty jump mechanics and occasional camera angle issues may pose challenges, particularly in precision platforming segments. However, these setbacks are outweighed by the game's overall charm and replayability. With its engaging narrative, varied level design, and accessible difficulty options, Trifox promises an enjoyable romp through its whimsical world for players of all ages and skill levels alike. At number 7 we have Tunche, a 2D beat-em-up game that follows the journey of a group of adventurers as they explore the Amazon rainforest and murder various monsters and bosses that they encounter along the way. The game's hand-drawn art style is stunning, and the animations are fluid and detailed, making for an immersive experience. The gameplay in Tunche is relatively simple, with players controlling one of the 4 characters available, each of its own unique abilities and playstyles. Players must navigate through different levels, murder enemies, and collect power-ups to progress through the game. The combat system in Tunche is fast-paced and satisfying, with each character having a set of unique moves and combos that they can use to take down enemies. While the game is relatively challenging, it never feels unfair, and players are encouraged to experiment with different characters and strategies to overcome difficult opponents. One of the most impressive aspects of Tunche is its co-op mode, allowing up to 4 players to play together. The game's combat system works well in multiplayer, with players able to coordinate their attacks and combos to take down enemies more effectively. The game's progression system is also well designed, with players able to unlock new moves and upgrades as they progress through the game. These upgrades are essential for taking on the game's more challenging bosses and enemies, providing a satisfying sense of progression. While the game's story is relatively simple, the game's characters are well designed and likable, providing a charming backdrop for the game's action. Overall, Tunche is a fun and engaging beat-em-up game that offers a lot of content for players to enjoy. The game's stunning art style and immersive combat system make it an enjoyable experience, while its co-op mode and progression system provide a satisfying sense of teamwork and progression. If you're looking for a game that offers a satisfying murder-fueled adventure with friends, then Tunche is an excellent choice. Patch Quest, a roguelike exploration game. In this game, you collect creatures, get into the occasional murder fest, and keep track of all your discoveries. While the world and creatures may seem cute and cuddly, this game will murder you over and over again. You play an explorer in Patchlantis, a world filled with secret paths, treacherous plant life, and monsters that really hate you. Nature has overtaken the island, and it is your job to find out what has happened. Every time you die, the world, or patches connected to each other, will change and reshuffle, making each playthrough different. You're equipped with a weapon that can fire various types of ammo, depending on fruits that you find in your journey. You have homing bananas, rapid-fire grapes, explosive onions, among others. Sometimes this game goes full-on bullet hell on you, and these encounters can be quite overwhelming. You can mount monsters and use their skills and abilities to help deal with situations like this. You can even use them to battle other monsters that you encounter. The more your bond grows with your monsters, the more abilities will be available to them. Some monsters can levitate across swamps, and others are super tanky. You can also acquire plants and minerals to further grow your bond. Finding these resources also increases your Explorer rank. Every new level to the Explorer rank unlocks new permanent buffs for your character. In conclusion, Patch Quest is an awesome little adventure with some genuinely tough encounters. However, it manages to balance difficulty with the thrill of exploration and discovery, and never feels repetitive. Thanks to the wealth of creatures to mount and capture and some tough-as-nails combat, this roguelike adventure is quite a treat, and you'll be crazy to pass this one by. At number 9 we have I Am Fish, a delightful physics platformer that offers a unique and refreshing gaming experience. In this game, you play as a fish trapped in a bowl, and your goal is to navigate challenging environments to reunite with your fishy friends who have been forcibly separated. The story revolves around 4 fish pals: goldfish, pufferfish, piranha, and flying fish, creating an emotional connection with the characters. The gameplay is both fun and frustrating, as you must carefully maneuver your fishbowl through various obstacles, such as stairs and shelves. It requires patience and determination as you strive for freedom. As you progress, you'll transition to different vessels, like a mop bucket, a river, or a glass of water, adding a puzzle element to the adventure. Each fish possesses a unique ability, such as inflating into a ball or gliding through the air, providing diversity and challenges in the gameplay. The game's level design is well crafted, integrating these abilities seamlessly into the environment. I Am Fish elicits a range of emotions, from fear and frustration to pure happiness when you successfully navigate obstacles and reunite with your friends. The game's creative levels offer moments that are both fun and clever. While some challenges may be frustrating, the ample checkpoints and the option to skip puzzles ensure accessibility for all players. I Am Fish is a charming and engaging game that combines fun, frustration, and fishy adventures. Its cute characters, clever level design, and accessibility make it an enjoyable experience for a wide audience. At number 10 we have Teslagrad Remastered, a captivating puzzle platformer. Developed by Rain Games and published by Morta Games, this title, originally released in 2013, offers a unique gameplay approach, breathtaking visuals, and an intriguing story delivery. Set in a steampunk-inspired world, the game presents an innovative mechanic centered around magnetism, challenging players to manipulate magnetic forces to solve puzzles and explore the beautifully crafted environment. Starting with a basic introduction to controls and platforming, Teslagrad gradually ramps up in complexity. What sets it apart is its emphasis on puzzle solving rather than combat, offering a refreshing change. The puzzles become progressively intricate, requiring players to master the protagonist's magnetic glove to navigate through hazards and traps. The game also features challenging boss battles that creatively integrate the magnetic mechanic, ensuring a satisfying blend of challenge and creativity. The story is presented subtly through visual cues and environmental storytelling, set in a dystopian world ruled by a power-hungry king. The protagonist's journey unfolds in an abandoned Tesla tower, uncovering secrets and piecing together the history of the Tesla Mansers. The hand-drawn 2D graphics are visually striking, boasting steampunk-inspired aesthetics and intricate detailing. Backgrounds and character designs are impressive, enhancing the game's overall atmosphere. While Teslagrad's lack of combat and focus on puzzle solving might not appeal to action-oriented gamers, its unique mechanics, engaging story delivery, and visually captivating world make it a compelling experience. The game's challenging yet well-paced difficulty curve, along with its distinctive aesthetic and storytelling, contribute to its appeal, making it a must-play for fans of puzzle platformers.
And that's all for this bundle. This bundle is fantastic, offering a great mix of adventures and action games at an unbeatable price. However, it's worth noting that many of these titles have appeared in previous bundles, so you might encounter some repeats. In any case, I hope you enjoyed today's video, and if this video was helpful, feel free to leave a like and subscribe. From the bottom of my heart, thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.